Hi guys, welcome inside of my screen. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be discussing Trendline. I'm going to be talking about Trendline, the first trading tool I was ever introduced to, and since then it has been very helpful and helped me trade better in the market. Okay, so let me just go ahead and enlarge my screen so you can see very well. Okay, so here we are. This is AUDJPY, and I'm just going to be using it for example. Okay, so let me take this out. You can see on my screen already I have a trend line right there. Okay, so first of all, let me break down some rules as regarding trend line, some things you're supposed to look for to draw a valid trend line. Okay, so first of all, what is a trend line? As the name implies, is just a line. Okay, but in this case it's just a tool. Okay, it's not a signal, it's a tool. It's not a signal to take a trade, it's just a tool to increase your accuracy of your prediction, okay, of where you're expecting the market to go. So it's just a tool. So for example, let's say in a bullish market, and this tool is more effective when the market is actually trending. Okay, is more effective when the market is trending. So what I'm drawing now, so this is a bullish market. Okay, as you can see, this is higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, last higher high right there. Okay, so the reason why we can't classify it as a higher high because it has not pulled back, to see if it will reverse or not. So as you can see, this is a bullish market. Okay, so in order to draw your trend line in a bullish market, you need a two low point. Okay, let me write that down. So it will be like the set of rule. You must have two higher lows, to draw the trend line. Okay, to draw a valid trend line. Okay, sorry, I was wrong. Valid trend line. So in a bullish market like this, you need a two higher lows to draw a valid trend line. What that implies is this, meaning you need two low like this one. And, oh, sorry, I didn't pick that two. Where is it? Okay. Okay, so that's one. That's one point. Here is another point. Sorry, that didn't work. Let me expand it a bit. Okay. Oh, my network. Okay, so as you can see, this is a higher low, an impulsive move, a pullback, creating a new higher low in a bullish market. So that's what that rule says. Rule one, you must have what? Two higher lows. This is one, this is two. So that condition is what? The condition is met now. So another rule you want to look at is for this trend line to be valid. Okay, you need to have a three touches. Now don't get confused. For us to draw a trend line, what is a trend line? You are trying to gauge the direction of the market. So for some people that use moving averages like the EMAs and the SMA, that tool is used for market direction. Like if the market is trading below a moving average, it's in a bearish market. That's a bearish market when it's below the EMA or SMA. So in this case, same thing too applies to trend line. So trend line is just a dynamic support and resistance. So that's why I say it's not a signal to take a buy or a sell. It's not. It's just a tool. So now since I have my condition met, all I will do is go ahead and draw my line. That line will signify that this market is in a bullish market as long as it keeps trading above the trend line. But before I draw the trend line, I need to find out the two low points, which is a higher low and higher low. Then I will go ahead, I will draw and just expand. So now what will happen is this. Let me show you now. So for example, you have a market that has made an impulsive move. Good. You waited for this pullback, then possibly you bought and it went up and it came back, made another pullback. Good. So this is what we want to draw our trend line now. So we'll pick our trend line tool, we place it here. Now I'll take you to the real chart and do the real example. So this is the trend line now. Trend line has been drawn. Okay. Some people want to take it from here and join here. You understand? But the reason why I use it is this: as this first leg went up and came down, we don't know if it's going to blow past. So I would rather use here and this new higher low, because the market rallied from here, came back. I don't know if this guy will come down and take out this guy. So since he stopped here, I will assume this is my first leg. As it goes up and come down, and it refused to go past here, seeing candlesticks, rejections and all that, what I will do next is just plot my trend line. But some people will also want to plot from here. But for me, I like to use here because that's the realistic place, realistic point I'm saying, the most recent low I'm saying. Okay. So now we've plotted our trend line. What we want to be seeing in this market right now is for the market to keep trading like this, stay above it. The time might even come. Good. So this is what I mean. This is a trend line. Now the two spot made it valid for us to draw it, but that doesn't mean the trend line is defined. That doesn't mean this market is actually respecting this trend line as we're seeing already. Okay. So now, what do we look for to make sure that okay, this market is actually respecting this trend line? Is the third touch. Is the third touch. So this is one. So that is one. Okay. 2, valid for draw, but we can't define it yet that this market is on top of this. But though we could see clearly it is bullish, but we don't know if it's defining it. So at this third touch and it's not broken, then we can say, oh, all right, clearly this trend line is valid. Okay. So as long as the market keeps trading above this trend line, we see it as what? A bullish market, as long as it keeps respecting it. As long as it keeps respecting it. Okay. And the next thing you see, once the line gets broken, then we'll know that okay, that trend line has been invalidated. Okay, you could see that powerful break, then probably we'll go in for a retest. And unable to climb back up, you know that okay, we've moved from what? Bearish to bullish. Sorry, from bullish to bearish. That's what I mean. Sorry, that was a mistake. From bullish to bearish. Okay, so are we clear? This is just what trend line means. Okay, we use it to gauge the direction of the market. You understand? So some people also draw another one on top as in form of a channel. They say they want to trap this price, as in the price is in a channel like this. So but I don't do that, but I know about channel. Okay, so now that we've done the bullish side, let's do the bearish side also. Okay, let me take this off my screen. We just go. Okay. So for the rule that I was writing, okay, so if you want to sit down, you must have to draw a value. Okay, so for the trend line to be defined, okay, to be defined, it must have 3 touches. Okay. Alright, so that's it. 2 higher lows to draw a valid trend line. That's in a bullish. For a trend line to be defined, it must have 3 touches. Alright. So you can see the differences. Okay. So for us to draw, we need 2 higher lows in a bullish market. 2 higher lows in a bullish market. And then for it to be defined, which means this trend is really respecting that trend line. So whenever we see a break of that very trend line, we also anticipate what? We also see that as what? A pure reversal, because it is what? Respecting that trend line. Now the next thing we want to put in mind is what? Time frame. But before we do time frame, let's do the bearish example. Okay, good. So same rules applies to the bearish side. So now we have an impulsive move, pull back, it come down. Okay, we have it like this. All right, so just same thing. Now in this case, we need what? Higher lows to draw this trend line. So some people want to take from here, like I said, and place it here, then stretch it all along. Sorry for that. Okay, from here, and they place it using these two, this one and this one. Remember, here has not been formed. We assume that this place has not been formed, so we're only seeing here and here, and they draw. So as the price came back to the trend line, they continue to short. So that's why I said it's not a standalone signal. Okay, you have to combine it with other price actions. Okay, you have to combine it with candlesticks, with support and resistance, Fibonacci levels, chart pattern, and all that. Okay, so we'll dive more into more details later on in the video. But now, for now, let's just understand that it's this simple. This is a high, this is a lower high now, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Two lower highs now has defined this trend line and the touches. So we've drawn this trend line, third touch, and it's valid. So as long as this market keeps respecting this trend line, even though sometimes it might be do the 1 2 3 complex pullback, as long as it stays below it, we know that okay, we are in what? A bearish trend. But the moment it gets broken, this is what I mean. The moment it gets broken, maybe something like this continue to happen, and we saw this, we get this break and a retest. That signifies what? A full trend reversal. That signifies a full trend reversal from being bearish to being bullish. All right, hope it's clear. So this is how you apply your trend line correctly. Now the next thing you want to really look at, which is very, very important, is time frame. And this boils down back to what kind of a trader are you. All right, so what I'll be doing, I will do a special video for just time frame. This video is becoming too long, you understand? So I'll do a special video for trend line only, for multi-time frame analysis only. So that is where I will really dive in deep. Okay, so applying trend line now, if you're a swing trader, of course you want to apply your trend line from the daily, the 4-hour or weekly. And if you're a day trader, you want to apply either from daily, also 4-hour or 1 hour, as the case may be. So, but in any case, whatever you are doing, it all boils down to what kind of a trader are you. All right, so in this case now, we have this clear bullish bearish trend. Right, so I love to draw my trend line from the week, from the daily, because I'm a swing trader. So I like to draw it from my daily. So in this case, I have this high and I have this low. So all I will do is just draw and extend. You must touch it. I use wick. Always use the wick of the candle so you can accommodate all the price action around that zone. So you can see that we've been in a strong bearish trend since November 2024. We've been in a strong bearish trend. Market has been respecting this trend line. It came 4, went back 4, and they tried to come up, and it has been down since. And now we've broken it and retested it. We came back, though we are having this key level here. But that doesn't mean we'll start buying it. I took a trade here that I lost. I lost a trade on this one, AUD though I made some money from this move, but I lost part of it around here. That was because I have this what is it called, this key level here, and I saw my entry kind of a reversal pattern, but it was just a fake out. Anybody can fall for a fake out. You can see this clearly double bottom, the first leg, the second, the inside, and this is the other leg, and by this push I got in. So by the close of this big bullish candle, I got in, and it gave me quite some profit. Came down and stopped me out. But nevertheless, I recouped my losses back from Euro USD, which I will show you. So the concept of trend line, that's trend line for you. And you can see if I draw this trend line now on the daily, right? But just see the reaction now on the 4 hour. Oh, they're not letting me see the other information. You can see how this market has been trending massively to the downside. Okay, and now we got this break and it fell back inside of the range. If it comes back up again, of course I'll still go long. So I have my eyes on AUD JPY. Okay, so let me see Euro USD, what's going on here. I don't really know what is happening. I kind of pull back. Okay, so I recoup my losses from this. I'm still on this trade, guys. I'm still on this trade. I'm swinging to the top. So I'm waiting. If I get a break of this level, if I get a break of this level, a break and close below, a break and close above this level, a retest, and I'll go long. I'll add more position. So what I did here is that I already took partials. So I entered from here. I already made, I think I made 60 something pips, and that was like a one-to-one reward already. So I closed some of my position and I'm holding the rest. I already had break even like this. So if I see a close above, then I'll go more, I'll come back more, add more positions. So I think I will just show you from my MT4, because this is my system. I trade on my phone, but I do my analysis on my PC here. So that's also, you can also see trend line also. You can see this trend line is coming from the weekly. Okay, so you see the market has not dropped yet there. So if you want to check, if I want to also plot this side, if I want to take here and here, I have this market still respecting this trend line as it progresses. So these are applied to, so it's not a standalone for me. I combine with other price action. I combine it with other price action. Okay, so let me see why this red candle is rejecting from that top. Let me see. Okay, well, let's see what will happen if it will break above. That would be nice. That would be awesome. Come back and add more positions. So that's it, guys. That's it, guys. I don't want the video to be too long, so expect my next video. Please subscribe to the channel, like, comment, share, and engage me. I will drop a link to my WhatsApp group and my recommended broker, which is Xness. Please click on those links and let's hook up, especially the WhatsApp group. Join my group where I do analysis, where I drop things I'm studying, and let's hook up. So thank you, guys. This will be all for the video. I will update you guys on this chart, on this trade, whatever happens next. I don't know how to play out, I don't know how to pan out, but I'm in this trade and I've secured something for myself. We'll see this rejection, but nonetheless, I know this level will be a problem, but nonetheless, we're in. All right, so thank you, guys, and please do take care of yourself, and peace out, man.